make sure it's not off. Have it on spray. Okay, we're going to spray each side of them. I'm not going to just, you don't want to soak them. Just spray them. Now the outside are going to get soaked pretty good. Okay. Then the next thing we do is we kind of pop them down like that. Get a hold of this if I can. Pliers, Oscar. I can handle the pliers. Okay. Take this. Take the pipe tool. Okay. All right.
You got it?
Yep. Okay. Now, here's the queen cage, and kind of wiggle it around because sometimes they wax that down. Then you pull this bugger out. You have some. Who's going to hang on to it? Put your hands around it. Yeah, cup her. Kind of put your hands around it. Okay. All right. Now you see they're not flying around. They're going to fly around now. Let's just go like that. I got one on my eye right now. Come on. Okay. Now Bob doesn't. Just keeps getting those all out. Come on. Okay. All right. Now the next thing is this tool here. Okay. Those are close, right? Yeah. Okay. The queen's right there. See her in there? And see, they're feeding her through the screen. She's walking around. All right. So I'm going to go like this. Now get up close so you can kind of see this. But take the cork out. Okay. Now let's see if we can see the queen come out. I'm going to leave that cork. It dropped down there. So. All right.
You're going to let her come out?
Yeah. There she comes. I think. Nope, that's not the queen. She's still up here.
What about the marshmallow thing? There she comes
There
out.
she is.
There she is. There she went right there.
Yeah.
She's got a little different colored abdomen too, didn't
Yes.
she?
Yes. And she's not real big abdomen right now.
What about the marshmallow thing? How come you're letting her out?
Okay. If something happens to the queen, you want to tell them about it, Jeff?
Then you take the queen out, destroy her. If
The old
you get a bad queen, and then you will introduce a new queen to that hive. And you got to use the marshmallow thing so that they get to know each other for 2 or 3 days before they eat the marshmallow out.
Okay, but when
Right
you get
now,
them like this, they already know each
They
other?
already know each other.
Oh,
They've been
so we
traveling
don't
for a
have to
couple
do
of
that
days.
marshmallow thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's...
All right. Jeff had experiences last year, and he's an expert on that. And it worked, didn't it, Jeff?
Yeah. After
Is
that,
it
they
the
got
hive
real
still?
busy. Oh no, I survived, and they made 80 pounds of honey last year. So
Yeah.
Out of how many hives do you have?
I just had one last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a dating process.
Yeah.
Okay, now you see how they fly up. Do I have one? You can pet him if you want.
Is that Charlie?
Yeah. One of the guys I had.
He's not doing so good.
Okay, what, here? Or just this one here? No, I don't know this one's thick.
She turned on her back. Okay, so you don't fear that your queen is going to fly away. She'll just stay in
No.
there.
But there have been times the queen did fly away. The Renekes who belong to the bee club, she said when they introduced a queen a few years ago, and they didn't know whether it came back or not, but I think she came back. But warmer weather, she's more likely to do that.
You ever trim any of the wings queen wings
I
to
have
keep
never
them
done
from
Yeah.
swarming?
I have never done
Are
that.
they just
Okay.
dying, Oscar?
What's that?
Is she just too cold? They're
Probably
rolling
dying.
over.
Yeah, probably dying.
That
yeah.
quick?
Yeah.
So you don't worry about getting any more out that are
Yeah.
in
Now,
there?
it'd be nice if I can get more out. And so I just... Okay, then you shake them like that.
And then the dead ones that were in there, that doesn't bother.
They'll be in there too. Yeah.
They'll clean them
They'll
out.
clean them up.
Yes. Yeah, anything
Not when
that's...
it's shut. but
Bees,
Well, right.
you know, people think hogs are dirty. I hate hogs, but people say hogs are dirty. They're not. It's because humans have them in confinement. If they're in a building, they'll go to the other end of the building and do their defecating.
Do their business, yeah.
And so on. Bees are the same way. They will keep everything quite clean. If there's anything dead in there, they'll drag it out. And when I was at Iowa State, we had a professor named Rothenbuehler, and he was known throughout the world. And I didn't get a chance to work with him, but he worked with diseases at the time back in the 60s, and on capping and uncapping. And he was following genetics of bees, taking the caps off and removing the foul brood bees, and so on. So, okay. So now, what I do is I hang on to the syrup that's in your gun, but now see that's just manure that they have. Yeah. Yeah. See they're sucking that. Okay, then we'll put the
Robert, is it, or Oscar, is there quite a bit of food left in there?
oh there's a yeah. You can feel it. The bees shouldn't bother you. But I'm going to put
Okay, so
that.
you're putting
I'm going to
each
tape
side
that.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to tape that in.
So this is the liquid in here? Rather
Yeah,
than-
it's sugar water. I think it's the 1-to-1 ratio.
Okay, is this part of the stuff that Robert got?
Yeah.
Same thing? Okay.
yeah.
No, stuff I've seen before have been in a, almost like a jelly.
Okay, yeah.